Good morning to all the participants, students. We have a part of the syllabus. It is called as a payroll accounting. Please check up. I am muting, Madam.
Okay, sir.
Madam, please unmute your mic, Andy. Okay, now. Please, I request all the participants, please keep your mics on mute. When we ask you only, please open up. We have an important topic, payroll accounting, payroll structure, and also bonus act. It is a very, very important subject for the accountants. Budding accountants, it is a very good topic. It is also one job in the MNC companies that you may be knowing it as a payroll accountant. We have a speaker, CMA, Hima Vidya Garu, who is also Vice Chairperson of Hyderabad chapter of ICA, this is Institute of Cost Accountants of India. She is also associated with various organizations. She is a practicing cost accountant, cost and management accountant. We have our student by name Chanchal. She is going to introduce the speaker. May I request Chanchal to please introduce the speaker, Chanchal? Yeah, please.
Very good morning, everyone. Very good morning, ma'am and sir. I would like to introduce Ms. Hima Vidya, CMA Hima Vidya, Vice Chairperson of Chapter of India. She is practicing cost accountant, fellow member of Institute of Cost Accountants of India, founder of Eminent Tax Service in 2014, Director of Satvidya India Private Limited and HR Chambers Outsourcing Private Limited, founder of NGO team of Helping Hands, having 2 decades of experience in financial accounting, costing, and taxation, including payroll, expertise knowledge in direct taxes and indirect internal audits and HR audits conducted to various organizations independently, providing the practical accounting training classes to the students and to the employees of various organizations based on the requirements. We warmly welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, Chanchal garu. And
thank you, Chanchalji. Madam, now the floor is handed over to you for the session.
Thank you very much, and good morning to one and all present here. And good morning, Prakash garu. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my knowledge with your students. And I really appreciate the efforts of Prakash garu for conducting many programs which are very useful for you all. Thank you very much once again to all. And let's come to our today's program. And our today's topic, as you all know, just let me share the PPT. What is the basic payroll structure? Let's have an interaction session. You all can participate. First, let us understand what is the payroll. Means, see, in every organization, we all know, means the calculation of employee salaries is very important, right? How many of you know about the payroll? May I know how many of you know about payroll here?
We don't have any idea about it.
Okay then, and let's continue. See, here payroll is nothing but it's about the calculation of the employee salaries every month by taking some inputs. Means inputs like inputs. May know anyone can let me know for salary calculation what all we need.
Salary means actually basic salary, like
for
that. HR.
No. For calculating the salaries, what all the inputs we need?
Employee working days, number of working days.
Okay,
how many,
good.
How many days you have taken leave, like that all.
Okay. See, we have many components here. While calculating the salaries,
Basic.
how many the days they work, okay, or hours they work, what is the overtime, and what all the means whether they cover under PF, ESI, PT, TDS, any tax deduction will be applicable for them or not. What is the joining date? What are the joining formalities of that person? Okay, so here, according every organization will have some HR policy. I think you might heard about that. Every organization will have some HR policy. So according to that HR policy, how many leaves they should get? First, when if you doing the payroll job, first you have to go through the HR policy of that organization, so that you can run the payroll in a systematic way without any disturbances or without any mistakes. Okay. So here see inputs like attendance. First, what we have to, how many employees are there in the organization, and each, if any organization, employee is must, is it? And the calculation of salary is must, and payment of salary is also must. So first the basic input is how many employees are there, and attendance. Attendance means how many hours they worked or how many days they worked, whatever, and any overtime did, any overtime benefits the organization is giving or not, means it always differ from every organization to organization. The HR policy also will be separate for organization to organization, and whether they cover under ESI, PF, PT, these all you have to consider while calculating the salaries. Okay. Here see the payment of salary. In the name itself we can understand the payroll means the payment of salary for the month. Here month means, see, in some organization they may take as a 26 days for the month, and in some organization they may take 30 days as a month. 26 means they'll take off the Sundays and all, and they'll calculate the salaries for 26 days. And in some organization it will be for 30 days. And the payment date may be changed, means every organization need not be given on 1st or 5th. It may differ to company and organization to organization. The pay date will be different. So these all you have to consider while you are taking, while you are into the payroll, you have to consider this all, means what is their pay date, means when they'll give the salary, and what is the role, means when they'll stop the yes, some disturbance is there. Okay.
May I request the participants to please keep your mics on mute, because it is inconvenience for the speaker to continue the topic. Please, I request. Okay, madam.
Okay, sir. See, now we understand what are the basic inputs, means number of the employees in the organization and the attendance, what all, whether they cover under PF, ESI and all, we have to first consider and go through the HR policy. Okay. And what is the base for this payroll? May I know from anyone? What is the base for the payroll? So the base will be the CTC. What is the full form of CTC? Anyone from the students? CTC?
Cost to the company.
Means? And so what all the components will come under the cost to company?
How much the company made the profit, the benefits, how much they earned.
Without PF,
No.
HRA, DA, DA, HRA, TA, basic minus PF, it is a CTC. The particular employee
after deducting the PF and all, you think that it's a CTC. Okay.
CTC.
Okay. Let me clarify your See here, CTC is nothing but the gross salary plus benefits. Means, see, in the name itself, we can understand what is cost to company means, not after deducting the PF and all, the total cost what the company is bearing to sustain one employee in their organization. Means they may give bonus. Okay. Here, what are the components will be included in all the gross salary? First, we have to take total gross salary. And after gross salary, again, they may some PF employer contribution will be there, PF ESA employer contribution will be there, and bonus, yearly bonus will be there. Okay. So like this, many components which they pay means the total cost what the company is bearing on one employee is cost to company means. Okay, so first let us understand the total means once you understand what is gross salary, what is net pay and what is CTC, then you'll understand the total. CTC is calculating by salary and additional benefits that an employer receives such as EPF, gratuity, house rent, food coupons, what all the cost paid by the employer to the employee is CTC. Okay. Now let's see what are all the components will be there in the gross total salary structure. See, first gross salary. Let us understand what all the components will be included in the gross salary.
Basic salary plus all the allowances. Plus all the
Basic,
allowances.
HRA, conveyance, food allowance, what all the elements. And what are the common components in the gross salary? Means maximum every company will follow.
Basic salary.
Basic, HRA and basic DA. In maximum government organizations, DA will be there. And in some private companies also DA will be there. Basic, DA, DNS allowance and HRA, conveyance are the common components. And remaining all components differ from organization to organization. Means in every organization, these all components need not be there. It's not mandate. Okay. So in gross salary means total all components, food allowance, what all the allowances they give, all the components will be included in the gross salary. And after that, some deductions will be there from your salary. As you all know, PF deduction, ESA deduction, TDS and professional tax, any advances if you take or other deductions according to your company role. And after deducting these all, you'll get net salary. What you say this? This net salary is not the CTC. This is the net salary and also we'll call it as an take home. You might have heard this take home. If any bankers, if you go for loan and all, they'll ask only one question, what is your take home? Means how much salary is credited on your account. That is important to the bankers. This is net salary. And here PF employer contribution will be there and ES employer contribution will be there. Let us go in detail with PF and ESA also. So let us add that contributions to this gross salary. Okay, gross salary plus PF employer contribution plus ESA employer contribution or any other annual bonuses, whatever bonus will be there, annual bonus will be there in some companies and some companies. If you add those to this gross salary, that will become the CTC. So you just please remember that point. Okay. And I'll just ask you one small example. If you go for an interview, okay, and you attended some 3 interviews, there they offered in one company, they offered the gross salary as 15,000. And in one company, they offered your take home as a 14,000. And in another company, they offered as a CTC 16,000. So which offer you have to accept depends on this calculation. Okay. Once you understand all the total subject, then you can understand what is the difference between these 3 and which offer you have to accept, you can decide. Okay. So here we heard after gross salary, we'll have some PF, ESA, and what all other components, TDS, PT, these all deductions will be there. So first let us understand about the PF. It's nothing but it's a long-term savings to support the employee's retirement. PF is nothing but it's a long-term savings to support an employee's retirement. And what all the organization need to get PF registration? Anyone? So if the company or any organization is having more than 20 employees in their firm, organization, proprietorship, whatever it is, if they are having more than 20 employees, they need to go for PF registration. Means under Provident Fund Act, they should get registered and they'll get one PF code. Okay, according to that PF code, they will enroll all the employees in their organization and deduct the PF. And what is the contribution? I think everyone must know this. The contribution of PF. What will be the contribution of the PF? Anyone? Okay. See.
12% on basic, madam.
12% on basic. Good. Basic plus DA. Okay. See here the process. Let me just let you know the basic process of this registration. Once the company get registration and the company will get some PF code. Okay. Under that, every employee will get registered. So once you join in a company or any organization, first they'll take all the basic data from you and they will enroll. Means they'll register you as a employee of that organization. So you will get one PF registration number. In every organization, PF registration number will be there and you'll get a UAN number. UAN number is a permanent number. Means that UAN number will not change, but the PF number will change when you change the organization. Whenever you change the organization, means if you are working at somewhere in this point and after 1 year, if you go to another organization, then again you'll get another PF number there, but your UN number, first generated UN number will be the common element. So from that UN number, we can easily identify how many PF numbers you are having, where the PF was deposited and all. You can understand how much amount is there on your account and all. Okay. And in different organization, as you know. Now let us come to the PF contribution part. So PF contribution part is 12% on the basic plus DA. Means employee will deposit 12% and employer will deposit 12%. Here, employee and employer contribution will be 12% to the Provident Fund. And here the 15,000 limit is there. See, if you see, who are under the salary of 15,000, here you just think salary means basic plus DA. But according to one Supreme Court judgment, every special allowances, everything should cover under PF. It's another part which we have to discuss in detail, but not now. But let us consider the basic plus DA will be the salary. Okay. So here salary, whose salary is less than 15,000? Whose salary is less than 15,000? They will come under this 12% contribution. Means mandatory. You see, if you joined in any organization today, and if your basic is some 10,000 or 12,000, okay, then you will cover under PF mandatorily. There is no option for you to choose whether you should go for PF or not. But if you join in any organization and if your basic pay or DA is more than 15,000, means if it is 20,000 or something else, okay, then there is an option for the employee to choose that whether that 12% deduction should be there or not. Means whether he wants to cover under PF or not. That choice is there to the employee, but only in the case when his basic and DA is more than 15,000. Okay.
Ma'am, I have a doubt. Shall I?
Yeah, tell me.
Is this PF choice of the employee?
See, not in every case. If his basic and DA is more than 15,000, okay, then it is the choice of employee. But if it is his first joining, means before, see now example, I'll just give you one example. Now I'm working in one organization and I'm getting some 12,000 basic, okay. On 12,000 basic, again I got registered for PF in that organization, and UN number was generated. And after 1 or 2 years, I got another job and I went to that job, and there I offered 20,000 as a basic and DA. Here I don't have the choice to go for PF or not, because once I already get registered under PF, so here I don't have any choice. But if in case this is my first job, means till now there is no PF registration number on my name or any UN number on my name. This is my first job, and in that first job my basic salary is some 20,000. So here I have an option that I don't want to register under PF. Okay, for that they will ask one form 11 form, form number 11.
Okay.
That you have to submit to the organization. What that form number 11 contains means that you are just acknowledging them. Means I don't have any PF number. Till now I didn't registered under PF. You are giving one acknowledgement to them, to the organization. Okay. So this is my first job. You are giving that acknowledgement to the organization, then the organization will take this form 11 as a consideration, and they'll tell that, okay, and there is no need for PF. If you are not willing, there is no mandate. Okay. Hope you all understand about this.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. And see, what is this 15,000 limit in PF and ESA? Just let us understand in detail. If my salary is 15,000, okay, up to that 15,000, 12% deduction is mandatory, and now my salary got increased by 20,000. Means now my basic, here if I use the word salary, please remember it's a basic and DA. Okay. So now my salary is some 20,000, and now up to means last month on 15,000 it is 12% deducted, and now on 20,000 12% will be applicable. So I may request to the organization that please limit my PF deduction on 15,000 only, not on 20,000. I have that option. But if it is below 15,000, I don't have that option. But if it is above 20,000, then I can ask the organization, please limit my PF deduction up to 15,000 basic. So there is no requirement that on entire 20,000, the PF deduction should be done. Okay. And at the same time, employer also need not to give 12% deduction on above 15,000 salary. Hope you all understand this point. Okay. So above 15,000, we have the choice. And in some other cases, many employees, once they're earning some 40,000 or 50,000, they may ask above 15,000 also, I'll go for PF, because it's nothing but it is a savings. Your amount will not go anywhere. It is a savings. And if we understand why the government put this, means the salary below, means see, These all will be there for low salaries, means up to 15,000, up to 21,000, like this mark will be there, because they cannot save the amount. If they receive the total amount, the total they will expend, and at the time of retirement, they may get some problems. So for their benefit only, it's a mandatory, they kept that 15,000 will be the limit. On that, again, PF should be deducted, and at the time of retirement, we can give the benefit to the employees. Up to this point, I think everyone is clear. And here, see, in government companies, in every company will have EPF, and in government companies we'll call it as an GPF. And voluntary provident fund will be there, VPF. We'll just go through that. PPF, VPF means above 15,000. If you are voluntary interested to on total salary, please deduct my PF, means that goes under the VPF, not EPF. Okay. So this is all about the PF. I think you all got one understanding on the PF. In PF, employer contribution will be there and employee contribution will be there. And what all the amount deducted from the employee should be paid to the Provident Fund department by 15th of every month. Means the last month salary, and next month, the 15th of every month, they have to pay on your name, on by your number what generated on your name, PF number. By mentioning those all, ESR file will be there. In that, they'll file your amount, means this much amount we deducted and we are paying to the government. On your name, they'll pay by 15th of every month. The return should be filed by the employer. Please note this point. Okay, every month by 15th, the returns will be filed by the payment of the challan. Okay, and now let's come to ESA. Any doubts in this PF?
Yes, ma'am. With the increase in salary, I mean basic salary and DA,
Okay.
suppose the person earns more than 50,000.
Okay.
Will it be of 12% only, or from the
No,
employer?
no. It's see, up to 15,000. It is limited. Okay. More than that, it's the employee's wish. 12% is the mandatory. 12% will be there, but it's employee's wish whether to go for on 50,000 or only limit to 15,000. If he wants to go for 50,000, he can go. It will be 12% only, not less than that.
Okay, thank you.
And now let's come to ESI. See, in previous PF, we thought that if the employees are more than 20 employees in any organization, they must go for PF registration. And in case of a ESI, if the employees are more than 10 employees, then that organization should go for ESI registration. What is this ESI? It's just a medical benefits given to the employees working in any organization. And here also, in some cases, means any non-seasonal factors are there. It in some states it is 20 employees, but in Telangana it is 10 employees. If any organization, means if you go for any job to any organization, if their employees are more than 10, then you can suggest them organization that we have to go for ESA registration. Now, what is the benefit of this ESA registration to the organization? Okay, ESA registration for the employees, it is okay because they'll get some medical benefits. But what is the benefit of organization? See, what all of the benefits for organization means here, if so many manufacturing companies will be there, they'll work at the missionaries and all. Okay, so if they get injured or if they die, whatever, if anything happens to the employee, the employer should bear total cost, because on job he lost some hand, workman compensation will take. Okay, so it's a huge expense, means 10 lakhs or 20 lakhs they'll demand according to the injury. But if they covered under this ESI Act, that part will be taken care by the ESI department. Okay, so the employer will be in less risk. Employee will be in less risk. And in some cases, if the employee is not feeling well and took some leave, means any accident or whatever, he took some leave, and then the salary will be paid by the ESI department. Then the organization need not to pay salary for the 3 months where he didn't go to the office. Okay, and whatever the women benefits, these all, for all these, the ESI department will pay salaries for the employees. So these benefits the employer can get from this registration of the ESI. And if we come to the contribution part, and who all the employees cover under ESI? Whose salary is here? Salary means total gross salary. Please remember, here salary means total gross salary, not only basic plus DA. Total gross salary means 21,000, means whose gross salary is rupees 21,000 or less than 21,000 will be covered under ESI. It is mandatory. And whose salary is more than 21,000 will not be part of ESI. Means there is no choice to the employee whether to opt ESI or not. If his gross is more than 21,000, then he is not part of ESI. Okay. And so what is the other option for the employer? He will cover those employees whose salary is more than 21,000 will be covered under Insurance Act. Another insurance policy, they will take group insurance, employees insurance they will take and cover under that act. Okay. But up to 21,000, every employee will be covered under ESI. And what is the contribution part? Employee contribution is 0.75% of the wages. Here wages means, as you all know, gross salary. And employer contribution is 3.25% of the wage. Okay. And the payment date is also here also is the 15th of every month. And they have to pay on the name of employee and file the returns. Okay. Hope you are clear about ESI. And what are the documents to be maintained? 100% we have to maintain the attendance register in every organization. Attendance register must be there. Means in the form of biometric software, whatever it is, the mean, whatever the mean it is, no problem, but the attendance register must be there. And register for Form 6, register of wages, means wage register must be there. And inspection book will be there, register of any accidents on the premises, and monthly challans and returns submitted for ESI or PF must be maintained by every organization. Okay. And now let's come to PF, means professional tax. Here professional tax differs from every state to state. Means every state it will be not be the same. But according to our Telangana, it is up to 15,000. There will be no PT. Means there is no deduction of professional tax. And if it is between 15,000 to 20,000, 150 rupees will be there. And about 20,000, it will be 200. Okay, this is very simple part, professional tax. There is nothing more to discuss. And if we come to TDS, it's a very detailed subject. How much tax should be deducted from the salaries, and it is different part of calculation. That I think we cannot cover in this session. We can take another session for that. And now let us understand the basic example of total structure. See, means this just an example. A part of this, so many components will be there, but I just took some basic basic components for your understanding. So basic, if you think that it is 10,000, H charges 6,000, conveyance 3,000, and total gross is 19,000. Okay. And now PF employee 1,200 means 10,000 on 10,000 we are deducting 12%. Okay. And ESA employee 0.75% on gross, means on 19,000 I did this. Okay. And PT 150 rupees because it is between 15,000 to 20,000. And net salary is 17,507. And PF employer, what is PF employer here? 10,000 on 10,000, 12%. ESA employer on gross salary means 19,000, 3.25%. What is cost to company here? What is the gross salary here? 19,000 plus PF employer contribution and ESA employer total 20,817.5 will be the cost to company. Hope you all got some clarity on this. If any doubts, please you can ask. So this is a basic structure, means in every organization it will be the basic structure. But if you go for MNCs and all, more components will be there, like food allowance, car. I just need to give one clarification. May I know what is the difference between allowance and perks? Means you might listen about the perquisites and allowances. HRA means it is an allowance, convenience it is allowance, special allowance. These all are allowances. And every organization will give some perquisites also. Anyone know the difference between allowance and perquisites? Anyone, please?
Ma'am, could you spell the word? We could not get the word.
Allowances and perquisites.
I could not understand that word.
I think
Perquisites?
yeah, perks. I think you never.
Perquisite meant to say any amenity or a facility, free car driver. Am I correct, madam? Free
Yes.
furniture. You know, all these things, because company is not giving this monetary terms. It's a sort of a
I think it
facility.
is. Okay. Continue, sir. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Work means part of salary, I think.
Yes, it's part of salary. It's also part of CTC. Okay, it's the part of CTC. But what is the difference between allowances and perquisites?
It is. I think, but it is nothing but fringe benefits, madam.
Allowance means companies providing some marketing person, some allowances are there, like TA, DA.
Okay.
Furnished office, AC, comfortable chamber.
Okay.
These are the.
If they go outside, the company will provide hotel accommodation. That are
Okay.
allowances.
Okay.
TA, and they will provide tickets, like that all allowances are.
Okay. Anyone or any other points?
Perquisites means extra benefits to the employee, ma'am.
Come again.
Extra benefits.
Okay.
Extra benefits to the employee.
Okay. Any other points? See, I'll just let you know what is the basic difference of this allowance and perquisites. See, allowances are the mandatory components, means basic, HRA, convenience. What are all the allowance? It should be mandatory to all the employees in the organization. Means if you join in any organization and in their HR policy, some components will be there. What all should be included in the gross salary, means food allowance, whatever the allowances. Okay. If they are providing these all, it should be to all the employees in the organization. Whatever it is, traveling allowance, convenience, and house rent allowance, special allowance, the components will be same to every employee. But the perk is not same to every employee. It differs from the designation to designation, and this is not the obligation. Allowances are the obligation, means the employee can fight that I need that allowance. Means if in policy, in HR policy, that allowance is there, then the employee can ask why you are giving that allowance to that particular employee, why you are not providing to me. But in fact, it is not obligation. The employer will give to certain employee to retain that employee. Means see, if your services are very good to that organization and he felt to give some benefits to you, extra benefits, means he provides some car for you, it's a perquisite. He provide rent-free accommodation, it's a perquisite. But this rent-free accommodation need not be provided to every employee in the organization. He may choose one category, means for general manager and the key persons in the organization. So he may choose those persons, and he may okay, because their services are very much important to the organization. Organization will feel. So they'll think that we should provide some extra benefits to this employee or this designation so that they'll retain in our organization for long term. So these are the perquisites or not obligation. Okay, just you remember this because these are the basic interview questions for you if you go for any HR interviews or what, wherever. Okay, what is the difference between these elements? What are the components will be included? What is HR policy? These all you should understand. Okay. Hope you all got clarity on this basic structure. Let's go to Bonus Act. Any doubts in this basic salary structure?
No, ma'am.
Okay, now we can continue for Bonus Act. See, this Bonus Act is very important, and we should have this knowledge on Bonus Act also. It's how many of you know about the bonus? Can anyone give some points?
Bonus means for any festivals they will pay. Now 1 month salary they will pay additionally.
Okay. Any other points?
If the company gets more profits, then they will provide the bonus to the employees
Okay.
for their performance excellence.
Okay. Any other points? Is there any minimum bonus we have to pay, or how much bonus we have to pay? Do you, anyone of you know about the points? Means how much bonus we have to pay to the employee?
12%, ma'am.
Huh?
12%.
12%. Still, I expect every student should participate because it's very important topic and we'll have many opportunities about these related topics. Okay, let me continue. Here, see, this is also an act, Bonus Act. It came in 1965. In the year 1965, when the organization is earning some profits, that profit should be given to that profit should be shared to the employees because the employees are also working for the organization. So in the profits, they should get some benefit. That's the main concept behind this Bonus Act. Okay. And what are all the companies or factories should get registered under Bonus Act means the organization having more than 20 employees, having more than 20 or more employees should get registered. Registered means here there is no particular registration. Once we get registered under Shops and Establishment of Factories Act, you automatically will goes to the Bonus Act. This Bonus Act will also be applicable. Why these all acts came means to give benefits to the employees. Okay, to give some benefits to all the employees for their service. Here, and the employee should work minimum 30 days in the relevant accounting year. Means that person is only eligible for taking the bonus. And his salary, here let us just give me the basic key highlights. So minimum bonus 8.33 and the maximum bonus is 20% of wages is payable. Here also wages means just basic plus DA. Just remember here wages means basic plus DA, and PF in PF also we discussed wages means basic plus DA. And in case of ESI, wages means gross salary. Just don't get confused with these three. Okay. See, the minimum bonus is 8.33%. and maximum bonus is 20%. And how much they have to pay, let us discuss in another. Statutory bonus is payable within 8 months from the close of accounting year. Once the accounting year closed, within 8 months they have to pay the bonus. So at the time of Dasara and Diwali, everyone will get the, because our accounting year will close on 31st March to whatever the year. 31st March our accounting year close, and up to October we'll have some time. So before that we'll get Dasara or Diwali. So they'll pay the bonus at the time of Diwali and Dasara. Okay. And if the employee, see here, whose salary, whose means here the gross salary, the total payment, whose total payment is less than 21,000 or 21,000 are eligible for bonus. Not every employee, means here if 100 employees are working in any organization, and in that some 50 employees are getting the 21,000 salary, and remaining all getting some more than 21,000 salary. Only those 50 employees who are getting 21,000 salary are eligible for bonus. Not every total 100 employees. Here total 100 employees are not eligible. Only 50 employees are eligible for the bonus. Okay. And if employee wages equal or more than 7,000 or the minimum wages fixed by the government, then bonus is paid as per employee wages. Here I'll just tell you the calculation. You can understand that. Here employees can be disqualified. Means if the employee was dismissed on the basis of fraud or misconduct or any similar situation, there is no rule to pay bonus to that particular employee. Just remember that. Okay. If we dismiss that employee, there is no rule to pay the bonus to that particular employee. Here, see, it is noted that startups and new establishments means see up to 5 years, maybe the organization, new startups or organization may not get profits. So they're exempted for giving the, even though their employees are more than 20, but they're exempted from paying the bonus because they may not earn profit. If the organization earn the profits in that first 5 years, then they can give the bonus to the employees, but it's not mandatory for first 5 years of any startups or new establishments. Hope it is clear. And see here minimum bonus. Here minimum bonus, that contemplates that minimum bonus of 8.33% of the salary or wage earned by the employee during the account year for rupees 100, and minimum we have to pay 100 rupees or 8.33, whichever is higher. Minimum we have to pay 100 rupees. Okay, and maximum it is upper limit is 20% of the salary. Means if any company is getting more profits, so it can go for 20%, up to 20%. Means, but for this calculation also, we have to go through one point. Just here, see, available surplus and allocable surplus. Once you start the calculation of bonus, you have to understand about this available surplus and allocable surplus. According to the Bonus Act, the gross profit calculation will be different. Means according to our financials, we'll just go for gross profit. You all know about that gross profit and net profit, P&L account. But according to Bonus Act, in section 4, they mentioned the calculation of available surplus. Okay. According to that format, you have to calculate the gross profit, and from that gross profit again some deductions will be there. Then you will get the available surplus. From that gross profit again, the Act defined some deductions from the gross profit, like depreciation, like direct taxation. Those all will be there. If you deduct that amount from the gross profits, you will get this available surplus. Okay. In this available surplus, 60% will be the allocable surplus. Just please note down these points. 60% of the available surplus will be the allocable surplus, and 67% in case of foreign companies. In case of Indian companies, it is 60%. In case of foreign companies, it is 67%. So from this allocable surplus means 60% of the available surplus is allocable surplus. From this allocable surplus, the bonus should be distributed. Hope you all understand this point. From this 60% of available surplus, the bonus should be distributed. So for example, if this year I got a profit of rupees 10 lakhs, okay, and according to this bonus act, I got that allocable surplus some 6 lakhs, okay, and I calculated my bonus payment for my employees. It's all around some means 8.33. I took the minimum wage, 8.33 minimum bonus. I got some 2 lakhs. Okay. So what is my allocable surplus here? What is my allocable surplus? It is some 6 lakhs. Is it? My total profit is 10 lakhs. Means available surplus is 10 lakhs. And from that 60% it is 6 lakhs. My allocable surplus. This 6 lakhs should be distributed to all the employees as the bonus. But what is the upper limit?
8.33.
No. What is the upper limit? The minimum is 8.33. Okay.
Upper is 20%.
Upper is 20%. Means this 6 lakhs should be distributed to all the employees in the ratio of their salaries. If it is less than 20%. If it is more than 20%, then the limit will be up to 20%. Okay. అర్థమైందండి అందరికి?
మ్యామ్ బోనస్ అనేది గ్రాట్యుటీ ఇది సేమ్.
గ్రాట్యుటీ కాదమ్మా, గ్రాట్యుటీ డిఫరెంట్. బోనస్ కి గ్రాట్యుటీకి రెండు 2 డిఫరెంట్ టాపిక్స్. ఓకే. బోనస్ అనేది ఏంటంటే మన ప్రాఫిట్స్ నుంచి ఏదైనా ఒక ఆర్గనైజేషన్ ప్రాఫిట్స్ వచ్చినప్పుడు బోనస్ ప్రాఫిట్స్ ఒక్కసారి 5 years దాటాక ఇఫ్ 20 ఎంప్లాయీస్ కన్నా ఎక్కువ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ లో ఉంటే పేమెంట్ ఆఫ్ బోనస్ ఇస్ మ్యాండేటరీ. అంటే అక్కడ ప్రాఫిట్స్ వచ్చినా రాకపోయినా ఆ కంపెనీ బోనస్ అనేది పే చేయాలి. అది గుర్తుంచుకోండి. హలో
మేడం, అంటే బోనస్ వస్తుంది అంటున్నారు కదా, ఎంప్లాయీస్ కి అంటే మినిమం సాలరీ ఎంత ఉండాలి?
మినిమం 21,000 లోపల ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరికీ కూడా బోనస్ వస్తుందమ్మా.
21 లోపల
21,000 లోపల ఉన్న ప్రతి ఎంప్లాయీ ఈజ్ ఎలిజిబుల్ ఫర్ బోనస్. If your salary is more than 21,000, then you are not eligible for bonus. Okay. And how this bonus ఎలా calculate చేస్తారనేది చూద్దాం. See, if salary మీ salary ఉందనుకోండి, I think మీరు అందరు తెలుగులో కన్వీనియంట్ ఉంటే I'll tell in తెలుగు. ఓకే. ఇక్కడ చూడండి, salary ఉంది. salary మీకు ఇప్పుడు 7,000. ఓకే. 7,000 కన్నా తక్కువ ఉంది అంటే దిస్ ఇస్ బేసిక్ ప్లస్ డిఏ అనుకోండి. యువర్ బేసిక్ అండ్ డిఏ 7,000 కన్నా తక్కువ ఉంది అంటే ఎస్యూమ్ దట్స్ 5,000 ఏదన్నా మనం అనుకుందాం. అప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి? 5,000 ఇంటూ 12 years 12 months తీసుకుంటాము. ఓకే. ఇంటూ 8.33 చేయాలి. బికాస్ మీ శాలరీ 7,000 కన్నా తక్కువ ఉంటే ఏం చేయాలి? మనం ఆ బేసిక్ తీసుకొని దాని మీద 8.33 చేసి ఎంప్లాయీకి బోనస్ పే చేయాలి. శాలరీ ఎక్కువ ఉంది, 7,000 కన్నా ఎక్కువ ఉంది, దెన్ దట్ 7,000 ఈస్ లిమిట్. 7,000 పే చేసేయాలి. దిస్ ఈస్ ద మినిమం బోనస్. అర్థమైందా మీ అందరికి? 7,000 అనేది మీ శాలరీ 7,000 కన్నా ఎక్కువ ఉంటే 7,000 అనేది మినిమం బోనస్. సి if salary is 5,000, then bonus payable shall be 5,000 into 8.33. అంటే ఇయర్లీ 5,000 బోనస్ మీకు వస్తుంది. అండ్ మీ శాలరీ 12,000 ఉంది, అయితే మీకు 12,000 బోనస్ రావాలని లేదు, 7,000 బోనస్ మాత్రమే వస్తుంది. ఇక్కడ అర్థమైంది ఈ పాయింట్ మీకు? మీరు 1 month శాలరీ బోనస్ కింద తీసుకోవటానికి లేదు. 7,000 కన్నా మీకు తక్కువ శాలరీ అయితే మీకు ఆ శాలరీ ఫుల్ బోనస్ కింద వస్తుంది. 7,000 కన్నా ఎక్కువ ఉన్నప్పుడు 7,000 విల్ బి ద లిమిట్. దిస్ ఈస్ ద మినిమం బోనస్. మీన్స్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ కి ప్రాఫిట్స్ ఉన్నా లేకపోయినా కూడా ఈ బోనస్ పే చేయాలి. ఫ్రమ్ వేర్ దే పే యాజ్ వి డిస్కస్డ్ ఇన్ దిస్ ఎలకబుల్ సర్ప్లస్. ఈ ఎలకబుల్ సర్ప్లస్ నుంచి బోనస్ పే చేస్తారు. ఓకే. అండ్ ఇప్పుడు ఇందులో మళ్ళీ మిగిలిపోయింది అనుకోండి మీకు ఎలకబుల్ సర్ప్లస్ లో, దాన్ని సెట్ ఆన్ అండ్ సెట్ ఆఫ్ క్యారీ ఫార్వర్డ్ చేస్తారనమాట. మళ్ళీ నెక్స్ట్ ఇయర్ కి క్యారీ ఫార్వర్డ్ చేసుకుంటాం మనం. అంటే ఇప్పుడు నాకు ఎలకబుల్ సర్ప్లస్ ఎంత, టోటల్ 6 lakhs వచ్చింది అనుకోండి, అందులో నేను 2 lakhs బోనస్ పే చేశాను. 3 lakhs నెక్స్ట్ ఇయర్ కి క్యారీ ఫార్వర్డ్ చేసుకోవాలి నేను నా బుక్స్ లో చేసుకొని, నెక్స్ట్ ఇయర్ నాకు లాస్ వచ్చిందని చెప్పి నేను బోనస్ ఇవ్వకుండా ఉండకూడదు. ఈ 3 lakhs ఉన్నాయి కదా, ఈ 3 lakhs లో నుంచి నేను మళ్ళీ బోనస్ పే చేయాలి వాళ్ళకి. అర్థమవుతుంది కదా మీకు? అలాగే ఇయర్ నాకు లాస్ వచ్చింది అనుకోండి, నేను ఈవెన్ తో నేను 2 lakhs మీకు బోనస్ పే చేసేసాను. సో నాకేమో 1 lakh ఎలకబుల్ సర్ప్లస్ ఉంది. సో 1 lakh నాకు డెఫిషియన్సీ ఉంది, దాన్ని కూడా నేను నెక్స్ట్ సెట్ ఆఫ్ చేసుకోవాలి. నెక్స్ట్ ఇయర్ నాకు 3 lakhs ఎలకబుల్ సర్ప్లస్ ప్రాఫిట్ ఉంటే అందులో నుంచి 1 lakh నేను తీసేస్తాను. ఓకే, ఇది ఒక డీప్ సబ్జెక్ట్ అండి. ఇది మనకి ఏంటంటే మీకు ఎప్పుడన్నా దీని మీద డౌట్స్ క్లారిఫికేషన్స్ కావాలంటే యూ కెన్ కాంటాక్ట్, ప్రాబ్లం లేదు. అండ్ జస్ట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ బేసిక్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్. మీకు ఒక ఆర్గనైజేషన్ కి వెళ్ళగానే వీటి గురించి తెలిసి ఉంటే మీకు కొంచెం ప్రయారిటీ బాగుంటుంది. ఓకే. అండ్ చెప్పండి అమ్మా.
ఇది పర్క్విజిటా లేకపోతే ఎలవెన్సా బోనస్ అనేది?
బోనస్ అనేది ఇట్స్ అన్ ఇయర్లీ పేమెంట్, ఇట్స్ నాట్ పర్క్ సైడ్. పర్క్స్ అంతా బెనిఫిట్స్ ఏనమ్మా, క్యాష్ రూపంలో ఉండదు. ప్లీజ్ రిమెంబర్, పర్క్స్ ఆర్ బెనిఫిట్స్. ఇట్ విల్ నాట్ బి ఇన్ ద క్యాష్ మోడ్. మాక్సిమం క్యాష్ మోడ్ లో ఉండదు. అంటే ఒక డ్రైవర్ ని ఇవ్వటము, ఒక కార్ ని ఇవ్వటము, ఒక ఇల్లు ఇవ్వటము, ఒక ఎలక్ట్రిసిటీ పే చేయటము, ఇవన్నీ పర్క్సైడ్స్ అంటారు. ఇదంతా ఏంటంటే మిమ్మల్ని ఫెసిలిటేట్ చేయడానికి అని చెప్పి ఒక ఎంప్లాయర్ మీకు ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తాడు. ఓకే,
దీస్ ఆర్ ద నాన్ మానిటరింగ్ బెనిఫిట్స్.
yes, non monetary benefits. Okay,
thank you.
Yeah, this forms and register under forms, computation of allocable surplus, ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఈ ఫార్మ్స్ లో మనం చేసుకోవాలి. ఇదేంటంటే కొంచెం మనకి హై లెవెల్ దాంట్లో మీకు ఎక్కువ చూడగలరు ఇవన్నీ కూడా. సో అబౌట్ దిస్ బోనస్ పెయిడ్ ఎంత, యాన్యువల్ రిటర్న్స్, ఇందులో కూడా మనం యాన్యువల్ రిటర్న్స్ ఫార్మ్ డి లో సబ్మిట్ చేయాలి కంపల్సరీగా ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ. ఐ థింక్ మీకు క్లారిటీ వచ్చి ఉంటుంది. బేసిక్ అండి ఇదంతా. I didn't go depth to all the subjects, PF, ES అన్నిట్లో నేను డెప్త్ వెళ్ళలేదు. జస్ట్ మీకోసం ఒక బేసిక్ స్ట్రక్చర్ కోసం నేను చెప్పాను. ఇదేంటంటే మీకు ఇమీడియట్ గా హెల్ప్ అవుతుంది ఒక ఆర్గనైజేషన్ లో. సమ్ ఇమీడియట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్. ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ డౌట్స్ యూ కెన్ జస్ట్ ప్లీజ్ ఆస్క్.
మ్యామ్ బేసిక్ డౌట్ మ్యామ్,
చెప్పండి.
మీరు మంత్ శాలరీ బేస్ అది 30 days లెక్కేస్తారు కదా, కొన్ని మంత్స్ కి 31 days వస్తుంది కదా?
లేదమ్మా, ఇట్ విల్ బి ఫిక్స్ ఫర్ 30 or 26 days.
కరెక్టే మ్యామ్. అడిషనల్ 1 day ఏం చేస్తారు? అలా
1 day ఏం చేయాలి? ఇప్పుడు చూడు, నీకు అక్కడ శాలరీలో ఎక్కడ డిఫరెన్స్ రాదు. ఇప్పుడు నీ శాలరీ ఒక లెట్ us assume that 30,000 నీ శాలరీ అనుకుందాం. ఓకే, if their calculation is on 30 days, so what is your salary per day? 1000 rupees, అంతేనా? అదే వాళ్ళు అందుకని 1000 rupees వాళ్ళు నీకు పర్ డే శాలరీ కింద లెక్కేసుకొని, ఇది ఎప్పుడు నీకు యూజ్ అవుతుందని, నీకు ఎప్పుడైనా ఆబ్సెన్స్ అయ్యావు, నువ్వు ఒక 1 day లీవ్ తీసుకున్నావు అనుకో, లాస్ ఆఫ్ పే చేసినప్పుడు వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తారు, నీ శాలరీ నుంచి 1000 rupees కట్ చేస్తారు. ఐదర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ 31 days or 30 days, ఇట్స్ నో మ్యాటర్ అనమాట. హెచ్ఆర్ పాలసీలో మెన్షన్ చేస్తారు, నీకు ఇచ్చిన సిటిసి 30 days క్యాలిక్యులేషన్ అంటే పర్ డే నీ శాలరీ ఇంత అని. ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ 26 days అనుకోండి, then it will be some 1100 rupees or some 1000 some amount. ఓకే, అంటే నీకు అప్పుడు 1100 కట్ అవుతుంది. అర్థమైందా?
లేదు మ్యామ్, 31 days కి మంత్ ఉన్నప్పుడు అది ఎలా?
నీకు అక్కడ 31 days అనేది జస్ట్ ఫర్ ఇక్కడ మనం లీవ్స్ మాత్రమే 26 days అనేది తీసుకుంటున్నారు.
ఆల్రెడీ ఎంప్లాయీకి ఒక డే లీవ్ అనేది ఉంటుంది కదా మ్యామ్ మంత్ కి?
1 day అని కాదమ్మా, ఇప్పుడు నువ్వు ఎక్స్ట్రా కొన్ని లీవ్స్ తీసుకున్నావు.
ఓకే,
దెన్ ఇప్పుడు నేనే ఉన్నాను. ఓకే, బట్ నీకు ఇచ్చేటప్పుడు ఏం చెప్తారు, నీ శాలరీ 30 days క్యాలిక్యులేషన్ అని చెప్పేస్తారు ముందే. బట్ ఇన్ సమ్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ దే విల్ డిఫర్, మీన్స్ 30 days 31 days నీ శాలరీ ఏం లేదు, నీ టోటల్ వచ్చిన శాలరీని డివైడెడ్ బై 30 or 31 చేస్తారు, చేసి ఇంటూ నీ అటెండెన్స్ చేస్తారు. అంతే.
The Sundays are taken as, madam, the Sundays are taken as paid holidays. Am I correct?
Yeah,
So
it
normally
based.
some companies, some
Ah.
companies will they take it for a, suppose in case of the October 31 days, they take it for 31 days. But
30.
in case of the bonus and all, but they take it for month, mean to say for
Month.
30 days.
30
Am I
days.
correct?
Yes,
So that
yes.
way they will be there. Acha madam, just I wanted to know, because to clarify, in our times in 80s and 90s, they were called as a personal manager. Am I correct?
Yes, yes.
So the personal manager who was well versed with all this labor laws, whatever you call the employee,
Yes.
this law. Now who is taking care of this in the companies?
So in the companies, actually, the HR executive will take about the payroll and all. But for this labor and all the compliance, there's a separate department in every organization. But in small organization, the HR people only will take care of this also.
But nowadays, all these HR people who are MBAs, they are joining, but they're not thorough with all these
Yeah,
things.
they're
The
not
laws,
thorough.
they are not.
It's an
So that is
unfortunate.
what so I think company secretary may be taking care of this.
No, sir. See,
Company secretary.
no, not like here. The compliance department will be there.
Compliance.
Compliance department will be separate based on the organizations. Big organization means they'll have another compliance department. Means all these labor act, practice act, they will take care. See, in some organization they'll allot as a consultants. Means they'll make us as a consultants for these compliances. Outside outsourcing, and they'll just ask us to be as a consultant and guide them. And we'll guide that HR executives and accountants will guide, and they'll follow this all the.
Yeah, because mostly nowadays this separate department is not seen and they're not talking about it.
Yes,
Otherwise, in our times, personal department was a very, very important department. The person has to be qualified in PG diploma with all the personal, isn't it?
Yes,
all those things. So
but
that's
nowadays it's not like that.
yeah. That is, I think, scattered.
Yeah.
So nice of you, madam. That is a good lecture. And all the students, you see, I want to make one note. Some of the students, I think by Nagesh, Tushar, see on the screen, they are making the scratches. Please, let us maintain the decency and then should not interrupt the meetings and have to keep their mics on mute. When they want to talk, they can open up the mic, talk, and then again they have to mute it. And all the students, actually, it is a very, very important terminology also. I got what she said about the updates on this payroll accounting. It is a good components actually she gave. And I request all the students, let us all thank her. Please give her a big hand. All of you, all the students, open up the mics. Now you open up the mics. All of you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, Andy.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Hope అందరికి అర్థమైంది అనుకుంటాను.
హలో, all of you. అర్థమైందా లేదా అంటున్నారు?
అర్థమైంది మేడం. అర్థమైంది. మేడం చిన్న డౌట్.
క్లారిటీ లేదు, ఒకసారి
చెప్పండి.
క్లారిటీ లేదండి, వాయిస్
సార్ మీది
క్లారిటీ లేదు.
ఇంటర్నెట్ ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది బాబు. స్పీకర్ ఇస్ నాట్, కొంచెం క్లారిటీ లేదు. Okay, madam. Thanks, Andy. We'll take it. Okay, madam. Close that.